Let's do it. Spawning in the south, we have Challe playing the Brits. I hope I didn't butcher that name. And in the north here, we have Knuschelbär playing as the Portuguese on Mendocino.
Yeah,
Most
and
people... Yeah, go ahead.
oh, yeah, I think the ends are fair, but I'm not. Yeah, okay, the mine are fair as well, so we should be good to go.
Yeah, they each have 2
Um,
plant.
yeah, and yeah, both these players, they are very good. Obviously, Knuschelbär has been known these days for having good performances in the previous ESOC tourney. Challe is a former good player, let's say. He was around, I think, in 2012 or something like that, and
Yeah.
he used to be very good, and he just came. So this was a wood start, I think.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
wood
it was.
start. Brit went for 2 manners and is actually chopping more wood, interestingly enough. Not
Yeah,
quite sure what for. But
yeah.
blue just came
Apparently,
across
he's
95 wood,
one.
so that's quite nice.
No, it's the food treasure.
Pink went across the food. Blue got the 95 wood in the north. It's funny that it's like the
Wait.
same Guardians,
Yeah.
but 95
Okay.
wood's just so much better.
Yeah, sure. And meanwhile, yeah. So yeah, one is picking food, and the other wood. That's obviously a lot better for Knuschelbär. But
Yeah.
I don't know what he intends to do with that, because he's still chopping wood as well, with more than 100 in a bank.
Hmm.
So
To me, that
I'm not sure
signals
it's
that he might be going
intentional.
ATP, because he did just send his first shipment. There's 4 TPs
Oh
on this
yeah,
map. So I feel like he
yeah,
might be cutting just for that first TP to lay it down in age 1.
yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah. So Shali building a
British,
third house.
yeah. Problem is that he might be slow due to this, because he had to chop all the wood for this manor,
Yeah.
and that's a lot.
I'd really like to see British go for a TP here, because you can kind of anticipate that Portuguese is going to go for ATP. And I think just trying to steal one of those TPs and deny Stagecoach would be pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely it could be an option, because for TP line, stagecoach line, it's a lot. And also, actually, one thing interesting is that you can see that Knuschelbär is already taking the one near Challe base, which is good, because then it's a bit harder for Chalet to contest the TP line. I mean, if he takes one, Knuschelbär will be able to take him down easier, since it will be close to his base.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that play. And I think Shali's actually going to the next TP over and is going to start building that one up, maybe. Looks like Noosh
Yeah,
anticipates
something
that.
I need to tell you um, is that you need to fix the donation bar, apparently.
Hmm.
Uh, but I'm not sure. Do you know how to do this?
Yeah. I could try real quick.
Okay, so try quickly, and if that's not a problem, if you can do it, no, I,
Honestly,
I think
I might do it after this game because I don't want to like
okay,
tab in and tab out and make it lag and everything. So
yeah, yeah, do this then.
yeah, it looks
Okay,
like
fine.
It looks like Pink really wants to go for the go for this next
Yeah, the
TP, but
last
I don't know if
TP.
he'll get it because the scout's
Yeah,
been
but because he
attacking
will
him.
age up, so he should be able to make it.
Ah, true. 100 HP on the age jump. Didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so two TP. Uh, that's very nice, I think. And yeah, one thing interesting is that Shari aged up with the food and not with the gold that you sometimes see with British.
Yeah.
And I think it's good because he made a lot of stuff with his wood. So Otherwise, it would have been annoying for him to get units out with if he aged up with gold
Yeah.
in the tower.
So, interestingly here, we have British going for an in-base Rax, Portuguese going for an in-base Rax, and a pretty defensive town center. I kind of wanted to see that up on that middle coin mine and Elk right there, you know, like near it so that you can defend the TPs type of thing. But I think that's fine too. Yeah, I think that would have been the ideal spot as well. Yeah.
We will see. And the 700 wood sent for both players.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, which is standard.
I think Knusch's like goal here is try get a few TPs down and then age up. But with Challe also going British and like age 2, I feel like that isn't going to be too easy for him.
No, definitely. And we can see some pikemen already out for Challe. I guess he's waiting for more because you can't really go for an ATP for a TP with ATP with only 5 pikemen because you will lose. I don't know, maybe 3 of them. And, it will suck.
And Knusch sieging down
the... one longbow batch for Challe.
Ah, that's a mistake. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Knusch getting that top TP down as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Yes, they will contest the TP, and if they both fight TP, it's obviously better for Knuschelbär with his ATP.
Right. I like that Challe's microing his longbow. It initially got shot there, and he pulled it back with the low HP. I'd like to see him put his pike in cover mode. Like the one that's being shot.
But Knuschelbär is also careful with it, shooting finally the first longbowman who...
Yeah, that was a good micro.
Yeah. So they are both paying attention.
More
no, there is a
across.
This TP is done, so Knusch can't really stage coach yet. I mean, he can, but he has only 1 TP.
His pike's getting caught here. That's 2 down, 3 down, and half HP on one of them. That's a big deal.
Oh, but at the same time, the other pikemen are also getting caught by the longbowman.
Yeah. So that was about an even trade, more or less.
Yeah.
And longbow is superior.
Yeah. British has a bit better army, I think, and a bit better eco as well at this point, because this sieve is a bit faster, but what Portugal has good for them is that he can be aging up. He is now, and he already has 2 TC and will have 1 more, obviously. Plus the ATP bonus is something like an hidden bonus for them.
Right. Yeah, and I think Portuguese like scales much harder, so he kind of has to let the game drag out a bit, because Hank gets the quicker eco just by building manners, whereas Ports get these TCs. And so Knusch is actually almost up here.
On the Challe is trying to defend his TP with pikemen, and since Knuschelbär wasn't very powerful, it was efficient in the end.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You got a little.
That's a very good trade for Challe.
I'd like to see him pull the pikes back now. I think it might be. I guess he's not microing now, so it's fine. Wow, that was a great cleanup for Pink.
Yeah, he's in a good spot, I think.
Yeah.
Challe.
The thing is, he is nowhere close to aging, so that could be worrisome.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, he's aged up, Knuschelbär, but the TC is now under pressure, the new one. I think it will be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Imagine how much damage 5 cav could do right here.
Oh yes, there is no pikeman anymore. Oh,
there
some
are.
more are coming.
But they need to come across the map now. He has some AFK pikemen. This could be a bit of a catch before the pikes get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're there in
maybe.
time.
But there's some cazadors. Oh, okay. Cover mod.
Wow, beautiful micro there.
Yeah. But no, some kiting from the cazador. Oh, Challe wasn't very careful with it, I think.
I think he'll still be okay, because he has a lot of pikes moving across the map.
But in the end, I would rather be Knuschelbär here because he's a bit stuck with this composition in H2, and Portugal will eventually get better units in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Pink has no real intentions of aging up. I mean, he has 1 villager on coin, and yeah, so it looks like he's just gonna go with this longbow pikeman composition for quite a while.
Yeah, also, he had a better army, but the only thing he achieved was denying the stagecoach. And that's good, but I'm not sure it will be enough in the end.
Yeah, I don't know if this commit to age 2 is worth denying ATP, which is only an age 1 shipment.
Yeah, he invested a lot on this.
So Knusch is going for an artillery foundry. Trying to get some organs out, I guess. And he actually also shipped in Colonial Militia, I just noticed, which is quite interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, he has a very strong position to defend his forward base now. And I like the decision of going for cannons, because that's the most efficient things to do against longbow. But no, what will be interesting is that there will be a fight for the map. As we can see, Knuschelbär was already trying to get some food here, but he got 1 villager on house killed, and he doesn't really have access to food now.
Yeah, wow.
But that's also a good reason to go for cannon.
And I mean, look where Knusch is gathering already. He's on Pink's side right here. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. But it will be the same for Challe soon, I think. I mean, he only has a few food here, and he's already gathering in a risky spot here. Oh, by the way, there is a raid here.
Yeah, that could be a catch right there. Pull the husk back and snare again.
Yeah, I think he will kill the husk and then go back.
Yeah. Great micro, wow.
Yeah, impressive. Yeah, I think Knuschelbär is very used to raid because he is well known to be a team player.
Yeah,
so he raids a lot. Oh, and there will be some food contention here for sure, because both players are.
And you see all the armies moving there because they have line of sight over that.
Yeah, but this is probably something good for Challe because he has more army at the moment. So he can secure a hunt.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a 20-point score difference. Even though he's an age up, I mean, he's down 14 villagers.
Yeah.
And I mean...
Yeah, that's big. Okay.
But as the game goes on, Knusch's eco gets progressively better and better. Just because of the 3 TCs.
Yeah. And so we can see that Rich sends Cav HP card. So he will probably try to make some Cav to kill the artillery that Knusch will be doing.
I'm sorry, grieved.
This could be a good
I may not
right
steer her.
But a lot of longbowmen are dying. Yeah. Okay, Challe is trying to go in now.
Yeah.
There is not many cazadors.
Just slam everything in.
This is a close fight. The cannons are there, and there is still enough of every type of unit for Challe.
Yeah.
He is with 5 in the end. Okay, so now he he can also contest this food.
Ooh, I hope he sees that.
Not I.
That
He's a
fight
bit
went really
overcommitting. This hussars here. It's not so good, but
yeah, a bit of a
Challe is.
misplay. But it's okay, the pikes are coming around from the backside and put them in
But
cover.
there is a 2TC with colonial militia.
Yeah, I'd really like to see one of them pop right now. He doesn't have the gold for it though.
Yeah. Okay, so 6 minutes man out here. Oh, wow.
Wow.
But there is also a grab from I think Knuschelbär is fine here.
Yeah, it was looking bad for a second there.
Yeah, but then, yeah, all the pikemen disappeared somehow. And no, there is still some hussars that are painful for Challe.
Yeah,
and yeah, at this point,
coming in.
Yeah, at this point it's very good for Knuschelbär because comebacks are really hard for Bwit at this point of the game, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, as you can see, the eco difference is just slowly getting better and better for blue here.
Yeah.
He's catching up.
Yeah, they have almost the same eco now, and military is not so different either. There is a bit of a rate here.
Yeah.
But Challe has really no food anymore, while Knuschelbär has still a bit here that he managed to hand back in an okay spot.
Yeah. Really not looking amazing here for pink anymore.
Definitely not. But there will be another fight maybe here, so we will see how it goes.
Kind of a weird shipment for me. He's so good in combat, but he only has one dragoon.
Yeah. Yeah, with the longbowman you can commit too much on goons.
Yeah.
So this fight, I don't know, it could be a good fight for Challe. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, you see a raid in the back, but the goons will catch on to that.
Oh yeah. But then Challe needs to not do the same mistake like with the previous fight, so not overcommitting into Knuschelbär base. He needs to move slowly his army and keep it grouped together.
Yeah, he just needs to pressure resources and not go near those TCs again.
Yeah, if he can pressure this hand, I think it's very good for him, and he's doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has also some houses to siege here. So I think he intends to slowly siege heavy houses while massing more. He shipped 6 longbowmen, so he has a big mass of army now.
Yeah. And you can see Noosh kind of pulling a lot of vills off that top hunt.
Yeah. One interesting thing to say is that Knuschelbär got the skirm upgrades in the arsenal, so they are actually destroying pikemen.
Yeah, that's actually a great thing. I never would have thought to do that.
Yeah, especially since Challe can't really do. I mean, he can do musk, but that's the same. He doesn't have access to goons since he's in H2. So he's forced to do this kind of units that will be destroyed by cazadors.
Beautiful raids going on up here.
Oh yeah,
just
nice
cleaned
one.
Up like 3 vills with one saw.
Yeah, and Challe is moving meanwhile on the base of Knuschelbär.
Yeah.
Oh, some more cannons are here while hitting the longbow.
Oh, beautiful volley. That's at least 5 or 6 dead longbow.
Yeah. You need to be very careful with these cannons because they do a lot of damages, but they can die pretty quickly as well. They are really going.
Yeah.
So,
I think honestly, if you just stagger mode here and just attack move in there, you can keep this up. This is so much more mass than Knuschelbär.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what you need.
Yeah, still the 8th grade, I think. I'm not sure actually. I think Knusch needs the Minuteman pop now. He's trying to get the resources, I think. He has it now.
He's selling off some food right now, perhaps?
Yeah, okay, but Challe is going back, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. And, yeah, it's still a close game.
Yeah, it's looking pink favored right now, but blue's holding on with these TCs. And...
Yes, and still these Hussars are doing a bit of damages here. I don't know how many...
And I think that's where Knusch is headed right now, but oh no, the Huss engaging with the longbow and the pike out of position.
But there is a lot of Hussars for Challe, and only a few booms. Okay, that's enough with the TCs. I don't think Challe really wants to take a fight here. It's very risky.
He lost a lot of units there.
Oh, but here there will be a lot of villagers, potentially.
Yeah, you can just send all the Huss there and kind of...
Yeah. But meanwhile, can he afford to send his Huss here and still win the main fight? I'm not sure. He has to take a decision.
As you can see, Knusch is sending his goons around to get there.
Yeah, he didn't want to go back.
Let's get the low HP one.
But he's swapping with the rest of his army, so I think he will get all the villagers in the end. Or maybe he didn't see the ones on wood here.
Yeah, on the south. I'd like to see more longbows.
Yeah, he needs more, definitely, no?
Because when you get that, like, critical mass...
Yeah, I was about to say that. So yeah, he can transition now to mills easily, while Knuschelbär is trying to do the same, but without the... In his base already has... It's an insanely close game. Very nice to watch.
Yeah. This H2 play it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because since he killed a lot of villagers, he still has a small economic advantage, and since he's always fighting, he can keep it. But it's the only way for him. He can't stop fighting. He needs to stay on. But he's doing that very well.
I'm not sure if he knows about these villagers over here.
Yeah, that's risky. Oh, especially, I don't know if it's on the line of sight of these ones.
Looks like a just might be out of it, I'm not sure. And yeah, wow, this is going to be a pretty big raid right here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why Challe decided to build the mill here. This was probably a mistake.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty game costing right there. Because his only real advantage was the
10 villagers. That's big. Oh, but meanwhile, Challe is trying to push the TCs since he knows their army is away.
I think he just called Colonial Militia. He has the resources, he just called it in. Is he gonna get it out the TC? Oh, he didn't see it. I think it's
He's one more. Oh, but the big Colonial... Okay, he got it done, but all his army is in trouble now with this. Yeah, I think Knuschelbär is winning this fight.
Well, saying that, there's just longbow in the back.
There is this organ gun coming. I think with the organ gun, Knuschelbär will win. Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
I mean, like, you just see all these raids happening.
Oh yeah, it's still happening actually. For both sides, there was a big one here, and here still the one Hussar.
See, but the thing is,
the
now they're at even ecos, and Noosh is just an age up with an extra TC.
Yeah.
And losing more villagers.
There was villager dying here. So, no, yeah. Knusch has more eco and more army. And I think that will be...
I am sorely grieved.
Oh.
I may not steer.
So, the organ gun is dying. I think there is enough pikemen to defend this longbowman, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Noosh just needs to play the mobility game at this point. Because you can't really counter Goon Huss running around. Unless you catch it like that. That's huge.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, but there is no longbowman here, so maybe the goons can be very effective. I'm surprised that Knusch didn't research the goon upgrade in the arsenal yet, since he already has an arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not making too many of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I like going heavy on Huss. I think that's a good decision.
Yeah. Yeah, because there is a lot of cazadors.
It's just such a waste building that mill up there. It's just 400 wood that is just being unused right now.
Well, it's not 400 wood since he has land grab. I think it makes it 200 wood.
Oh, right.
But still, yeah, that's true. Yeah, also this one is a bit weird as well. I don't know why he didn't make the effort to go just near his TC.
Yeah. I mean, now Noosh is up 10 vills, and all he really has to do is kind of hold on here. And I mean, you see that he's in a comfortable spot. He's like going less heavy on Hussar and more heavy on Goon Cass, just because he knows that he's like a little bit ahead.
Yeah, also, I think Challe sent almost all his card for H2 and H1, and he won't have anything else to ship. No, that he shipped Advanced Arsenal. I think it's his last card.
Yeah, that's actually his last card. That's crazy.
Yeah. Or maybe I need to check.
No, I just checked. I'm pretty sure. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's his last card. So, yeah, it will be annoying for him that the XP become useless.
Yeah. And I mean, Noosh is just shipping all these eco cards. Like, he shipped refrigeration, another mill card, eco
yeah, and
theory.
if you check unit lost, Challe lost 32 vills, while Knuschelbär lost 20. So that's a bit more for Challe.
Yeah. And I mean, just these 2 TCs ticking away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that there is a big eco gap, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, Challe, can't we charge the second mail upgrade for food? While Knuschelbär will be able to research it. This in addition to both the food upgrade he sent and the eco theory. That makes the eco gap even bigger.
Yeah.
But he still has slightly more army, just in terms of military population. So maybe he still can make something happen. Oh, native trading post for Knusch. What can you do here? Oh, there is a nice gold upgrade that you can ship 1 gold crate for every 2 minutes of the game, so it makes 15 gold crate for this native upgrade.
Wow, that's so big.
Yeah, this for 225 food and 225 wood only. It's really good.
And the other one decreases cost by 10% per coin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, indeed. I didn't know about this. Last one is a bit useless for Knusch at the moment. He doesn't have maybe.
So Knusch doesn't have the CM Options TC, and I don't even think
Oh yeah, not even that. This fight. Yeah, still the Castadons are doing a very good job to killing the pikemen with the arsenal upgrade. And yeah, and that's the GG. This was a nice game.
Wow. That was a great first game.
Yeah, I hope the entire series will be like this. It was very great to cast.
And I think it just goes to show how like Challe, being an old player, like goes for that like longbow pikeman and like doesn't age up. And I think like maybe the meta nowadays would be like follow up in age.
Yeah, also one thing that new players tend to do, I mean the new meta is to use a Virginian company. You can use that use it at least in this matchup.
Yeah.
Especially with the wood start, you can take a TP and do some Virginian company boom.
Yeah. That could have been nice as well. I think the game mostly came down to just losing so many vills in a few big fights, and yeah, but that was a really good first game.
Yeah, indeed.
Out.
Let's move to the second one.
I'm just gonna check the stream, see everything right now.
Yeah. I think you need to come to the Discord chat now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and try maybe to fix the donation bar.
Yeah, I'll fix that right now.
And the next map will be Cascade Range, I think. And for a reminder, they will still be playing with the same civilization for the entire series because it's the Monocyl Cup. Oh, or maybe never mind. I think Knuschelbär vetoed this map.
Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure he vetoed it, right?
Yeah, that was what Challe was asking. So.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I just got in late.
So this will be Flora, which is a very interesting map because you have a lot of options here. You have some trading posts, some livestock, and some water. Also some natives that can be interesting sometimes. Like for British, you can in late game take the natives and get a lot of upgrades for your longbow. Because the natives are seminal and two-piece, I think. And both have an upgrade for longbowmen. For archer in general. Yeah, we are fixing a bit the stream That's why we don't talk.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right.
On this map, I think it will be a totally different game because I don't think Portugal will try to use ATP because even so there is 40p, you can take only two of them because the two others are too close to the opponent TC.
Yeah.
So unless he decided to go for something crazy, I don't think it's worth it to go for ATP with only two of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how comfortable Noosh is going like full water play as port, but I think that could work as well.
I think he's comfortable, well, half comfortable with that. I don't know. I played with a game with him where he was on water those days, so I know he can play on it at least.
Mm.
But when we played that, he actually lost water against me, so I don't know if he's very comfortable. But he still won the game, so
Wow, he must be absolutely horrible at water then. Absolutely horrible.
yeah.
Well, I'm not one to talk because my water play is definitely not up to par. But nonetheless, hopping into the second game, let's do it.
Yeah.
The map is Florida. 2 TPs that you can grab for yourself. Water, which is good for ports. Very like versatile map. Has kind of a bit of everything. And
Yeah,
spawning on the snow version.
it reminds me of New England and the AoE patch.
Yeah.
This same kind of map where you can do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
So you didn't restart the stream, finally?
Oh. I guess I'll restart the stream real quick.
Oh, maybe we should have done that before the game,
Yeah.
but...
I guess.
Do we pause for this, or...?
I think not
Are
a
we
lot
asked?
has happened. Maybe we should.
Or maybe you just restart for next game.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's where... Yeah. Okay, yeah, we will do that for the next game.
I just hope the stream isn't too laggy. I'm doing it off a laptop
Yeah.
and everything, so whatever. Only can do the best you can, but whatever.
Yeah, I think it will be alright. I didn't pay attention. What start was it? A gold start, or? Yeah, probably.
I don't know if it was a coin start.
I know, because you already have a market on this map, I
Yeah.
forgot, so it was probably a food start.
Text being researched. No one getting in hunting dogs early, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Challe has hunting dogs.
Oh, does he?
Both have
Oh yeah,
hunting
both
dogs.
have hunting dogs. Whoops.
Yeah,
He has a
and
lot of
Challe
villagers
is
on
chopping a
board.
lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already more than 1 manor. I don't know what's the plan here.
Is he going for a TP perhaps? It looks like it.
Yeah, he's stopping. But where is his explorer? Okay, yeah, he's taking the TP in the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Why not?
I guess he might go for some Virginia company play, I guess with the extra XP or something of the sorts.
It
Maybe
could be
even
water
water
play
play.
as well.
Yeah, water play for him as well could be interesting.
because if he plans to send schooners, it can be nice to have one extra shipment.
Yeah, so Noosh just sent in schooners.
Yeah. So there will be what.
Looks like we're gonna have an interesting game. I
Yeah.
always like water play.
Yeah, this is an interesting start, definitely.
Yeah.
Knusch is already aging. Very early, I think. Or
Yeah.
maybe it's normal. It's rather
13.
Challe who is a bit late with this TP.
Yeah, I think Challe is aging a bit late here. Yeah, 305 is
just
definitely a bit late.
Did he ship one more card?
Oh, it's because
or...
he went for 17 vills, actually. He went for an extra vill.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he had two since he chopped all the 200 wood for the TP.
Yeah, and I don't think that's too bad, honestly.
Yeah, if he doesn't intend to do early aggression anyway, that's okay, I guess. But then he won't be denying the water for Portugal, because if you age late, then there will be already a TC probably close to water, and it's pretty much impossible to entirely deny the water.
Just look at Noosh's deck. That's pretty heavy on water.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what half these cards do. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, so he will really commit on this.
It looks like Brits might be going for an FB.
Yeah, and the one interesting thing is that he has the Grenadiers upgrade in his deck. So maybe we will see something a bit crazy with that. Could be. And the TC for Knusch is going near water. No?
That could be interesting, honestly. Siege attack by 67%. And I feel like Grenadiers is also like a very old strategy as well. Barracks first.
Yeah. Because something that you don't use a lot is that the Musketeers upgrades also work for Grenadiers for British. So he has in fact 3 cards for Grenadiers upgrades in his deck. And that probably makes them efficient.
And the wall coming up here. I really like that. Maybe a bit too forward, though.
But it's a bit too forward, I think, because it's quite easy to siege this wall in EP, because the wall don't have a lot of HP.
I mean, it doesn't really accomplish much either. You can just walk right around it because of the TP line.
Yeah, that's true. But at least it gives some scouting informations.
Yeah,
you can see the unit coming.
Wow, he's trying to wall all the way to the coast here.
Yeah. I'm not sure why. Maybe he wants to gather wood from there.
Yeah, and like protect the wood line a bit. And like funnel him in through one way. Ooh, is he gonna pick up this Vill? Looks like he will.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's one Vill down.
But one Vill, if you look at water, there is already tons of water of a fishing boat here, so one Vill it's not enough yet. He needs to do more.
And there it goes. I really want to see that card next, and I just want to see a Musketeer Grenadier push on the TC.
I don't know if he wants, if he will send it right now. Maybe he needs some one other card to mass more of them before.
Yeah, like 600 coin or 600 wood or something for more houses. Probably 600 wood, honestly. Maybe 5 Vill.
Yeah, or 5 Vills. Yeah.
He needs some Vills on wood if he's not going to send 600, because he's getting close to the pop.
Yeah. Oh, there is 2 villagers in trouble.
Yeah. Wow. That's not a good thing for Noosh.
Dogs. But dogs
ain't giving
They are dead. Yeah, Knusch could have react because the dog don't snare, so he could have escaped, I think, but he was a bit slow to react. So that's also a problem when you play water. You have a lot of things to look at, and you usually miss macro.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of gold for Challe. I didn't pay attention, but he sent both gold crates.
He
And
needs
he's
bills
no
on
stacking.
wood though, or he's gonna buy
Yeah.
wood maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. He has a merchant bank.
Another card coming in for Pink, and I would love to see that Grenadier card. That'd be so fun to see.
Yeah, he's sitting down this TC.
I mean, they already
and,
have. I want Knusch to send Colonial Militia. I think that could be really nice.
Yeah, that's true, because the Minutemen have a bonus against Grenadiers. Oh, there we go, some Minutemen, but they won't repeal the push alone. That's for sure. Oh, whoa, the TC here. Oh, that's a big mistake.
No. Wow, it gets
Whoa.
away. He wasn't paying enough attention. That's crazy.
I think it's
In the
going away
caravel.
with the Caravel now.
Wow. That's so huge.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake from Knusch, who should have sent it to the other TC and save it easily, but no.
There's the
fine.
card there's the card for Pink. The Grenadier card.
Yeah, and they have no 100 siege attack.
Oh my lord, each of them does 100.
Yeah. But Knuschelbär was able to escape some villagers. And I think he's still fine because his eco is still very good with water. And it's okay for him to lose this TC.
Wow, look at this wall. That could be so clutch.
Yeah, he didn't bait.
Yeah, just a second too late.
Yeah, but still he will escape.
This is pretty all in from... Not all in, but like his eco isn't good as Brits for doing all these units.
30 vills.
I mean, 30 vills by 930 is not ideal.
Yeah.
And now the TCs are on the coast.
Yeah, I would like Brit to go for more eco now, because it's a bit pointless to do more army, I think, at this point. I mean, he can invest a bit in eco before he does it, at least. I think Knuschelbär has to be careful, because these Grenadiers, they could already kill the Caravel. I mean, only 8 of them and one shot. Oh, and there is 2 Caravels for Challe.
Wow, these Grenadiers are gonna do work. The thing is, Knusch has CM though, so I think he can just pop minutes and...
Okay, they are safe, but for how long, I'm not sure. Yes, CM is probably a very good decision.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many shots it takes to kill these guys, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, very few.
Look how fast that TC goes down, though. That's absurd.
Yeah. And Knusch doesn't have the gold for the Minutemen. Oh,
you already sent him, that's why. Put him in the boats. Put units in the boats. That could be huge.
Yeah. Or
finish
maybe he wants
as well.
Yeah, he really needs to do that, but he can anyway. Yeah, he's finishing it. I think.
Yeah, I mean, he just fought the Minutemen straight up.
But yeah, he lost a lot of units here, like all his Grenadier mass. That's a bit sad. But anyway, Challe is now with an even eco. Oh, there is 2 organ guns, so...
Yeah, I really like that. The thing is, I think Pink is in a good spot here. Because he's going to idle all the fishing boats with his caravels. He's killed 2 TCs. And I think if he just keeps massing and he can get that last TC down, that could be pretty huge.
Yeah, maybe he can win the game. That's true. And also, it's a bit hard for Knuschelbär, because he needs to make some warships in order to kill these two caravels, but he also needs to secure land and make something to defend himself.
He has a lot of resources. Like he's floating 850 food, 950 coin.
Look at this. These organ gun shots, they were terrible. Like tons of units were dying from it.
Wow.
That was like I think at least 10 units that died for nothing. Like 5 grenadiers and 5 musketeers, or maybe more. Just killed the wall, but it's already rebelled.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Yeah. And the next wave is coming.
Rebuilt the wall just in time, wow.
Oh, no, not just in time.
But I think it's fine
okay,
though,
that's
there's organs behind walls.
Yeah. Yeah, Challe doesn't want to try again killing a wall on his unit for... Another wall is coming behind, just in case. Knuschelbär is actually stacking a lot of resources. Maybe he intends to wait.
I think that's kind of a mistake.
Maybe he just can't use them because he doesn't have any infrastructure. Like he has no military building, no house.
Yeah. I mean, Knusch is playing this pretty lame. He's just walling over and over. That's funny.
Yeah. He needs to really protect his last TC. But he still didn't manage to do something with 2 caravels. And yeah, he can't use all of his fishing boats.
Yeah. Once this one runs out, the one fish. Ooh, a frigate coming out.
Oh, okay, so he will deal with this.
Yeah, and there's no dock for Challe here, so that's definitely gonna go down.
Yeah, so the water will be hard to take back.
Knusch aging up to 4.
Oh, okay, so yeah, when you are H4 and the opponent is H2, it's usually very hard for the H2 one. Because the units like heavy cannons are really hard to deal with. But on the other side, Challe is also aging.
He's aging
so
to
maybe
3 though. And I mean, look at this raid, he's gonna lose all these vills.
Yeah. So Challe is a lot ahead in Eco now. Whoa.
Oh my lord, those 3 vills just got splattered.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was brutal, that's disrespectful.
That's how grenadiers work. And yeah, no, Challe has the entire land control, while Knuschelbär has the entire water control, so we will see what's the best. Oh.
I think land eco is better than water eco, because I mean, Knusch only has 15 land villagers, which is like so horrible.
Yeah, definitely. He lost too many of them. But still, he also has the H4 advantage, which can be very useful. Oh, but no, Challe is trying to push. The TC needs to go.
The right time as well.
He could get that if he goes for the new TC,
oh my god!
Very fast.
Oh my goodness!
That's insane.
Wow.
But whoa, both one shot, 2 organ guns with
I thought that was gonna be
grenadiers.
a lot worse than it was. It was still pretty bad too. He needs to get these grenadiers on the TC that's building.
I may not steer.
Oh. The new TC will go up, but the old one will go down. So that will be still 1 TC.
I think Knusch just played this too greedy. I mean, he's still floating like 1,400 food, 800 coin.
Yeah, that's true. But he can use new colonial militia now. with this new TC.
Yeah, but even still, I think you just
Oh,
honestly,
2 heavy cannon.
yeah, I mean he's gonna have to hold pretty hard with those.
I think he could be fine still. Because if he can ship factories, he will be ahead in eco with 2 factories. Or at least he can close the gap. Oh, but I didn't see this coming.
Yeah,
Did you?
this is exactly what he needs to do. Once he shuts
Yeah,
down
so
this
that's-
water eco, Noosh has nothing.
Yeah. But there is the 2 heavy cannons that will come try to help the warship. Still, I think Challe can now defend at least the half of the water. And that's really not enough eco for Knuschelbär.
Yeah, I mean once it runs out with fish, that's not going to be too good.
Yeah. But there is 1 factory now for.
I don't understand why you'd go for a TP at this point. I feel like that's a bit of a
Yeah,
waste.
I guess you want some H4 shipments, but
Oh, get ready for the heavy cannon shot.
ooh,
Oh, that wasn't too bad actually.
yeah, that's okay. Because yeah, the units are still H2 as well. He didn't upgrade them. Maybe yeah, I don't know. He has done some culverin to deal with heavy cannons.
But which one unpacks first? Is he gonna get the shot off?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh,
I think
on
both of
both.
those are gonna go down if he splits it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's big.
Look at this Vil just walling more and more. That's so funny.
Yeah.
He's a
But in the
dedicated
end-
villager to cause.
There is also 1 more TC for Challe.
Yeah.
And now that the 2 heavy cannons are done, I really don't see Knuschelbär winning this.
I mean, again, he just has so many resources. Does he have a market?
Yeah.
Okay, good, he does. He doesn't have enough coins for CM, but he can easily sell.
But no,
100
he's
food.
losing water as well.
This is not looking
Like-
too hot.
Yeah, I think this game is almost over.
I really like how he's going for the docks rather than the TC. I really like that.
Yeah, he wants to really finish water. Yeah, because now all these fishing boats are in trouble. That's interesting. But he should upgrade his grenadiers and the musketeer. Okay,
Yeah, I
he's
was about to
upgrading,
say.
but the musketeer are not being upgraded now. Oh, the frigate, one down for Challe. He wasn't very careful with it, but I don't think it's a very big deal. Yeah. Oh, and he took the native TP, but since yeah, okay, that was just for the warships.
CM popping out. That'll clean up the army, but I'm not sure how much it really matters.
Yeah, he lost too much now, Knuschelbär. So he's maybe regaining water a bit with this new frigate, and but yeah, maybe he can still do something, but I think it will be very hard. I don't really believe in this.
Yeah. I mean, another
Oh, the
factory
second-
coming out, so...
Yeah, maybe it can close the eco gap.
But I mean, Pink is just on 3 TCs, just booming away behind this on land.
3 TCs, I can. Yeah, okay, there is.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah.
The classic, the
Oh, yeah.
standard 2 TCs.
Yeah, so. Oh, and the factory is still not built, and there is already a new wave coming. So you maybe won't be able able to
Oh
build
no,
it. No.
he's gonna put it in a fishing boat. Oh, he put it in a
Yeah.
low fishing boat. Imagine he kills that.
It gets one shot. Oh, I think he saw that because he's typing. Still a lot of pressure to deal with for Knuschelbär. And still, the problem of Knuschelbär is that he can't build any infrastructure. He still has no houses and no military building. He's trying to build. Oh,
Yep, I
there is
like
a lot
how
of.
he just goes for the siege on it. Get a low instantly.
Yeah, it
The
will
Falco
die.
will kill it. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, but I'm not very sure why Challe decided to go for Fall.
Yeah, I mean, with the Grenadier card, you kind of just keep making them.
Yeah, exactly. Especially since Falk die a bit fast from Frigate.
Yeah. CM also does
Dangerous.
really well versus Falcons.
Yeah. Oh, on this factory here, it's a bit risky because I don't know. Oh, okay, he didn't pop a heavy cannon. I don't know, but maybe it must be close to the line of sight of this tower.
Oh, the tower definitely sees that, right? It has to.
Yeah, I think it does because when you press Shift Control F, you will see the
Ooh, I think he's gonna get that frigate down. If he gets one more, yep.
Oh.
GG. That'll like 15 villagers in it.
Oh, I didn't pay attention, but 15 villager, yeah. That's huge.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
game right there.
And by the way, there was no single villager left for blue in the end of the game. And no TC laser.
That's so funny.
That was another very fun game.
Yeah, I mean, just the eco for pink was just way better. Knuschel literally just went Minutemen the whole game. That was his only military, and a few like heavy cannons and organ guns mixed in there.
Yeah. Oh, you need to update the score, by the way, if you didn't do that yet.
Yeah, I'll do that next game.
And by the way, you don't need to restart.
Don't need a what?
Don't need to restart the stream.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They say it's fine, finally. I was just checking.
$235 viewers, okay. ESO community growing. Let's get it.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's always the case in the end of the year.
So that makes the score 1-1, right?
Yeah, 1-1.
Wow. This could be a pretty good series.
Yeah, it could be a long series as well because 1-1, there is still at least 2 games to go, and the both first were quite long. And now the next map will be Klondike. Oh, okay, Challe needs to restart. Klondike, I think it's a map where Portugal will definitely be able to use ATP.
Yeah,
because
I
there is
agree.
5 TP. And the resources are quite low on this.
Yeah, so I think this map actually favors Portuguese.
Probably yes, but still it's not like easy because it's quite hard for Portuguese to take the map versus British.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they do have a
So
TC, so
I don't
that's
know if
something.
I don't know if he will be able to take all the TP line on Stagecoach. I don't think so. So that could be another close game. That will be interesting for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. That Grenadier card was really nice to see.
Yeah, I never seen that before in a tourney, I think. So,
I
and that
completely
was
forgot the
actually a good
card
idea.
actually existed. Like, that's so funny how that works.
Yeah, yeah. Gives a very good siege to Grenadiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, the winner of this play versus the winner of Taben against someone, I need to check.
Are you playing in the tournament or no?
Yeah, I'm playing in this tournament.
Wait, one
Um,
sec.
there we go. Okay, I will. Okay, yeah. Yes. So, oh, it seems Challe didn't know this map. Yeah, he's just realizing that there will be 5 TPs.
Yes.
He's not very happy about that. Oh, he didn't veto. Okay. Okay. I don't know if he can still veto or no, because it should be before the game start, but if Knusch is fine with that, I guess he can still veto. Okay, I guess we just go like that. We will see. Yeah. Okay, he's checking. Yeah, it's best of 5. And he's vetoring Klondike. They play Pampas, um, which is a totally different map because there is no TP and some livestock, some interesting native TPs with Inca and Mapuches, but Portugal and British are not civs that usually go for native, so I don't think we will see them. Okay, and I was asking Knuschelbär is okay with Challe vetoing just no, so because the rules are, I'm not so sure what they say. I think veto should be normally before the series starts, since both players are fine with that. I guess we just...
The stream can hear me now again. I said to mute for a second there.
Yeah.
But we're back. We're back.
Yes, we are. So yeah, so this is another snow version of the maps, like the previous ones, which looks a bit strange if you are used to the normal version of Pampas here, because it shouldn't be on snow. But that's exactly the same thing.
I really... Yeah, this just comes down to map knowledge. Just Challe doesn't know that there's llamas on the left side.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
He could have seen them on the mini map so before the game started.
I guess so, but that's not something you really like anticipate on, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, sure. On the other side, he will find some interesting treasure, like the 90 food and the 90 gold.
I guess it's really a trade-off of getting all these llamas versus getting the treasures. But I do think the llamas are better, because you can go treasures after, because there's some in the middle. There's 70 food and stuff like that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. They are good as well on the middle, but they are a bit riskier because no, he can take this one safely while the opponent is gathering llama, and then come to the middle to contest the treasure. So yeah, it's really some llamas against the treasure.
Yeah.
But in the end, Knuschelbär only took 5 llamas because he missed one in near his base and didn't go
He
for the 2.
scouted this one though, so I think he's gonna babysit these ones back. Maybe go for it after.
Yeah, maybe, but it's a bit annoying to go for it after because it's not really where he wants to go. I mean, he already explored this part of the map.
So, Noosh didn't save his shipment for age 2. He just started sending something. Oh, he just canceled it. One sec. Let me just update the score.
Yeah, that's no 1-1.
Yep.
And yeah, 3 settlers for Challe, so still no Virginian company. And as you said, Knusch took this last llama here.
There's still 2 more.
6 of them. And by the way, it was a gold start.
Yeah.
Which is probably better for Brit because he was able to go for a market. Oh, but he's aging late actually. With the 17 villagers, because it's a bit strange because He's stacking a lot of gold because he didn't buy wood like you usually do with wheat. He just chopped the wood he needed the um, for the hunting dogs.
I don't know what macro just went on there, but I just saw that Challe just had like 936 food before clicking up. So I hope that wasn't.
Yeah, because he took the big treasure, I think.
Oh right, the 225, of course.
Yeah, it was big. I didn't really see how it happens. Maybe, yeah, no, I think he just took it alone. But this is a good one, and he actually took, yeah, quite some good treasure.
I like how Knuschel is herding all these herds very early. I really like that.
Yeah,
Where do you think
he had
this
one hunt which was a bit, which had a bit better positions than the opponent, but it was
yeah.
still fair, right?
Yeah, his
But yeah,
back
he's
hunt is
doing
a
a
bit
good job.
farther perhaps. Where do you think his second TC is gonna go? I'm really interested. Maybe just a bit in front.
Yeah, I don't know. What I expect Knuschelbär to do is go very defensive and then try to go h4 again, because I know he really likes to do that.
Yeah, he really likes the CM card, so I'm expecting him to hit up to
Yeah.
H3 definitely at some point. Maybe even H4. I'm not quite sure. So he aged with 500 food, which kind of signals he's just going to ship 700 coin and straight FF.
Yeah, it's very fast to FF with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe I even expect him to to go for a fort and then go
Yeah,
h4 with. This is something he really likes to do.
I agree.
And since Challe is going a bit defensive with his barrage, it could work.
Yeah, I mean, you can't push into 3TC CM as well as a fort if he's going to
Yeah,
send
that's
that.
true. But he could do some early damages, I think. And he's not gonna do anything with this defensive barrack. Maybe he
Yeah.
can boom a lot, and that would be nice. And yeah, I think he's booming. What units are in queue? Let me check. Okay, some pikemen are out.
I mean, he could just go 20 manners and just make a few pike and age. That could be pretty good as well.
That would be good. But I don't know, he's going for some pike longbows, so it could be the same plan like for the first game.
That's what it actually looks like, honestly. He's not gathering any coin. He already got steel traps in, so...
Yeah.
And so Noosh is actually aging slow. He's aging with the marksman, 6 Cassadors.
Okay, so for me, this could be another sign of him going for an H4 plan, because he didn't send any wood, didn't chop any for military building. So
Yeah.
I definitely think he's going H4, and that makes sense to H slow when you do that, because you anyway need some time to gather all of the food you need for the H4. Then you just ship some 1k gold, and you can go H4.
Yeah. I really want to see
And
that fort mixed in at some point, though. That could be pretty nice.
yeah, I think we will see that.
Ooh, I think I missed it, but I think that Explorer sniped the low HP pikeman. That's pretty nice.
Nice. Yeah, good micro from them. Oh, and by the way, look at the deck of Knuschelbär. There is one H4 card that is very defensive, heavy fortifications, and we don't usually see that.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a sign of a very long game. It's very defensive game from Knuschelbär.
Yeah, so I assume this third TC is going to be defensively placed.
Yeah. And yeah, Challe is not gonna scoot it. Yeah, I think Challe will be in trouble, honestly, this game. I don't really like the 3 barrack that he made, and the
Oh,
3
he made a
barracks
third?
for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
just playing
but
right
he,
into Knuschel's hands.
yeah, but he's maybe killing this TC.
I don't think he'll kill it. I think he'll
Yeah, with the
force
Minuteman,
Minuteman
he
and
can't.
huh. I think I really would have liked to see Challe just go 700 wood, 5 vil, 700 coin and age. Just being
Yeah,
longbow pike
definitely.
versus colonial militia just feels really weak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think it would be good for Challe.
The standard 8 minutes 30 hunting dogs coming in for neutral.
But he's building a stable actually.
Wow, he's making units? This is absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to see him go industrial. I don't know what the plan
Yeah,
is.
that's what I was expecting as well. He could still go industrial. He still has a lot of resources in bank, and he's moving the llamas. I think he will eat them.
Yeah, it's a good signal right there.
Yeah, and those guys unit in queue.
Does he go for 1k coin or a fort though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he needs the coin now because he will have the other resources.
Here come the walls. Yeah, I don't think he'll go for the fort because he's not really going to secure any more map with it. Like, there's no place he could place
Yeah.
it. Except maybe on the right to get that hunt in securely, but I don't know.
Also, it's a bit risky to send a fort because it could just die from
That's
this
true.
army, which is, yeah. And Swiss is a bold now.
CM is just so good.
Yeah, you can't really push into that because there could be some big batches of Minutemen popping, and that would be painful. By the way, you can see that there is no more than 10 villagers in the TCs, so he's
How do you tell how many
wait.
vills are in the TC?
Yeah, just 10, but no more.
Hmm.
So he's not wasting his idle villagers' time.
Yeah, I mean,
And
as he
he has the
slowly builds
resources.
up this wall, it's just more and more defensive.
Yeah. And yeah, he could age up now. I think he will go for soon.
Could lose a vill.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
one vill.
Yeah, thing is that Pike get one shot by this TC, and
Honestly, I'd kind of just like to see him snipe down these pikes, maybe make Huss. And the Huss can either raid or even engage the longbow if all the pike die.
yeah. But
Okay,
just yet he has goons in queue.
yeah, I like that Challe is finally committing to, or not fully committing to going longbow pike. He's put vills on coin and he's macroing to age.
I
Should be
don't know
clicking
because
up.
he has a stable as well.
Nah, he just clicked up right now.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Sorry. But I think it's too late, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just going to be an age down. But his eco's pretty superior, but slowly that's going to change.
That's true. And with the factory, it won't change that slowly, I think. Because one
Yeah,
factory here, they have already almost the same eco.
that's really true. And I mean, he has enough resources in base to keep booming. I kind of want to see him
Yeah,
finish this
there is.
wall on the right.
Yeah, he could finish it
I mean,
maybe.
it's like 30 or so wood just to get like a full hunt behind his base.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Or that, nah, never
Maybe
mind,
he,
that TC could go there.
yeah, he wants to place it here, I think, or maybe not.
Yeah, I think he needs to place it
Just
defensively.
defensive.
Yeah, his other TC is perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so
I think
perfect.
he doesn't know about the age up of Chalet, maybe, or at least he's not sure about that, and he doesn't want to risk a TC so far.
I agree with that. He has a lot of food, not a lot of coin. I think he's a bit mismacroed. Is there anything he can send with
Yeah.
food? No.
And yeah, he doesn't need food right now, so
Even walling in at the back, that's funny.
or 2 heavy cannons, so no, Challe can't push for sure. He needs to wait for some cavalry or something.
Yeah. This build is
Or
just so
we
much
will be
stronger if we
volley.
have a TP. Ooh,
Look
he's
at
gonna get a
this.
huge fall. That's 3 units down. Oh my lord. Oh, get behind the wall though.
Ooh.
Wow.
Will he lose?
That's such a huge
Heavy
catch.
cannon? Yeah. One
He just needs to
down.
shoot with his...
Oh, whoa. All the cannons are done.
That's just an age 4 shipment dead right there.
Whoa. That's big, very big. It just gives a chance for Challe, I think, because if Knusch was staying behind the walls, there would have been no way Challe kills this. But I think Knusch didn't know about the Hussar, and he got surprised by it.
Behind this, Challe has shipped 5 vil, 4 vil, 8 vil, so he's definitely getting a good eco.
Oh yeah, a lot of villagers, and before this was wood for manors.
The funny thing is he's still not even at max manor pop. Like, he can get like
Yeah,
6 more villagers.
Yeah, he made some pikemen and gloommen, then didn't more wood. He's making a bit of more. No?
And this is exactly what Knuschel needs to do. It's just run around with goons because he has the speed advantage. Challe can never catch him unless he makes goons of his own.
But still, Challe needs to be careful with that, Knusch, because if he runs into longbowmen, for example, they will be all dead in no time. But he's raiding this. It's 5 villagers, I think.
I'm kind of confused. In the... What? Text being researched. If you go to text being researched, you see vet Huss is done, but his Huss are not vet.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But tech being researched are not the ones supposed to be already completed. If you look at tech completed, it's not completed. So I think it's being researched, but it doesn't show it on the source because sometimes there is some bug.
Yeah.
But I think he is researching it. Oh. So I don't think it's good what Challe is doing here, using a lot of resources. Oh, and he attacked the treasure. Unintentionally.
What the French toast is coming in the chat here.
Yeah.
3 Falk. I don't really know why he'd make Falk. He hasn't seen any barracks of any sort. And they're not even that good at sieging CMTCs because they just snipe like 2 Falcons before they go down, or Falcon and a half. He needs to target his TC on the Falcon.
Oh. I wonder... Okay, there is some heavy cannon in the back coming to defend this. But that's still 5 Falcons and a lot of other units.
CM pop.
With this, it could be enough. But there is a lot of reinforcement coming. Oh, some petards even from Challe coming in the back.
Wow, I really like that. That's gonna force Knusch to focus on. Wow.
Yeah, and one TC is down.
This is a huge timing right here.
Yeah, still the heavy cannons did a lot of damages in this army, but I'm not sure it's...
I mean, 3 Falcons still, and that's 2 TCs down right there.
Yeah, and
Look how
the
many villages
cannon
he's about to
is
lose.
down.
It's at least like 4.
Whoa. Yeah, this is close.
It's not looking
I
too
really
good for
don't
New.
like. I'm impressed by how Challe was able to mass all these units in H3. That's
Yeah.
really good.
It just goes to show that his eco is just so much better, so much earlier.
Yeah. It's good. And yeah, it was really the go time because when he pushed, I think the echo were even. So it was the best time to push. Because,
And I mean, this is the ideal grid map as well. No TPs, no C, no shenanigans that Port can really pull off besides Colonial Militia. And in that case, you just control the map and do exactly what he did.
And yeah, a third TC is quite low on HP now. But there is 2 more heavy cannons trying to defend.
They're going the petards. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, so this TC will go down as well. Yeah, the hussars are not sizing the heavy cannons now, or these 3 hussars in the... They will kill it with the wound. Oh,
and he's gonna
there we
lose
go.
those PCs, and that's game.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Just I didn't expect Challe to do that well in H3. Really well played. Nice, but
Yeah, that was really well played.
maybe. Well, let me check.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah, this was a great game. But I think we will change co-caster, and Kaiserklein will come co-cast with you.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I don't have so much time. I wasn't initially scheduled to co-cast this. So
Right.
I will let you with Kaiserklein.
Okay. I will figure this out on Discord then, yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for casting with me, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for me as well. That was some really nice game and a nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great series.
Yeah, and good luck for the rest of the series. See you.
Thank you.
Well, hi.
Hello. How's it going?
Doing fine, and you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Just had a really good game right there.
Yeah, that was a really nice game. I really liked that one.
Well, the one I was on Florida also was really good.
Yeah.
Like with the Grenadiers.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the maps where there's like TPs and water. It really makes it very versatile for ports to kind of get the edge in the matchup, maybe.
Yeah, well, definitely better than Pampas, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
it's definitely
it's
a
so
Brit
great.
favored map.
Yeah, really not easy for ports there. Hudson should be better, yeah. Although, well, it's not the biggest water ever, and there's not so much food in base. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what Knusch does. It's gonna also depend a lot if it's wait, it's always a winter spawn actually now.
Is that how it is? Really?
Well, every map is winter, right? I was gonna say if he gets a summer spawn, he can drop his TCs next to the shore and even maybe go on the islands. But since it's just gonna be winter spawn, I guess there will be no islands and no. Well, the water is just way weaker on the winter spawn, basically.
Yeah, because you can't get your TC up there. Hmm.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
Yes.
a problem for ports if he wants to go water. So we'll have to see if he does or if he just wants to play land.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Hmm.
So that's I didn't actually watch the end of the game, but I guess Challe won, right?
Yeah, he he actually went petards and just got the TCs down.
Yeah, I saw that. Then I had to leave because of the delay, so I couldn't see the end. But all right, so that's game four. Then 2-1 for Challe. Match point already, and that's kind of an upset because I think everyone was betting on Knuschelbär to win.
Yeah, Noosh is definitely the favorite.
Yeah, although this matchup makes it quite hard because
Yeah,
it's just like really hard for ports. But
yeah. That first game he played really well though. The CM holds and everything. He got great trades on the longbow pike.
yeah. So there we go.
So it's actually not a winter spawn. It's the normal.
Wait, it's a summer spawn, so never mind. That's quite weird. Like the normal maps have a winter spawn, but the one map that has a winter spawn is spawning with summer. But
That's funny.
all right, well that's gonna be good for Knusch if he wants to go water anyway.
Yeah. Let's see his deck. Hasn't chose one yet. That makes sense. And same deck for Chalet as the second game with that interesting Grenadier card. That was so fun to see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just what he picks on the water map because he knows he might have to break a lot of dogs and walls and TCs and
Yeah.
stuff. So I guess that's why. We'll see if he gets to send it.
Honestly, the way Nushel plays, I kind of want to see him do more lame walls. I feel like that could only help his case. The more you
No.
wall, the better.
Yeah, might want to get the upgrade actually to get the 7k 5 HP walls.
No.
Yeah.
Because if you just make layers of 1k 5 HP walls,
Yes.
it doesn't like it works in colonial, but when the guy
No.
gets grenadiers, it just doesn't help.
Yeah. And just Falcons just tear through EP walls.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
What's the
it
treasure?
was a food start, so no extra wood, no extra coin, which is actually going to be quite good for ports, I believe. Brits would have liked to get more wood in H1, or even coin for market, but yeah, it's just going to help ports age up a bit quicker, and that's just good for ports, I would say. Did they get any treasures? Not really.
So Chalet got the 40 in his base, the 40 wood, 40 XP. That's something I actually notice he does a lot, is he goes for those in-base treasures before like going out to like hunt for the bigger ones, which could be seen as a misplay,
Yeah.
but not a huge deal.
When it's 40 wood, I think it's understandable. As you can see, he got 2 manas, so he decided to chop a bit, and the 40 wood helped him a lot. So I
Yeah.
think it's okay because that way he can get his extra mana earlier. Um, Overall, I agree with you. What you can do though is crack shot the 40 wood and then just walk away and pick it up with a bill
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want to go for the time.
What do you think about
He,
Chalet
he's gonna get away.
Chalet
Sorry, go
chops like
ahead.
a lot of wood in age 1, which I don't really agree with. He always like ages kind of a bit late.
Well, he had a 240 wood start if you take the treasure into account, and 2 mana is 280 wood. So he chopped only 40 wood. I think that's very reasonable.
This game,
Shouldn't
yeah,
delay
yeah.
him. And it just like the extra villager just probably pays off quickly enough for you to not have to age up late after that. So I think it's alright.
Sorry,
He just
grieve.
suicided his
I may not
explorer
steer.
to the treasures because he knew he was gonna die. That was nice.
Yeah, going for this 80 foot was really risky. It's a treasure. You need to lose like 200 HP for that treasure with the Renegado, and right in the middle
Yeah.
of the map. So I'm not sure it was a good decision from Challe. Really risky.
Yeah.
Now you see Potts is going ATP, and maybe Challe would have wanted to steal a trading post, and now he just can't because his explorer is dead.
Yeah. How do you feel about ATP on a 3 TP map?
I'm not a fan of it since, yeah, the opponent can steal 1 TP, and 8 TPs for 3 TPs is kind of okay, but for 2 TPs it's really not so great. Then
Yeah.
again, now that the explorer is dead, it's okay, and also we need to keep in mind that this trading post is relevant. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's gonna go for it, but it's possible
The 5
because
CDBs are nice.
there's interesting upgrade in the CDBs, yeah.
Yeah. That's true. So I guess no.
Like there's a
water play.
5% HP upgrade on all your units, which you can get at some point, and yeah, training CDs.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
So we see
now we
forward
need-
racks. Right here.
Oh yeah, that's better than previous game where he went for racks in base.
Yeah, I agree.
Was a bit slow. Like he had to cross the map, and he couldn't get the Certon center down because of that. But now he's going a bit forward, not super aggressive, but close enough to the TP line. So it's gonna be good, I think.
500 food age up from Noosh. So he might be going for another FF or something.
Yeah, it does look like another FF indeed.
I wonder if he got
not sure.
the stagecoach in.
Not sure how that goes with ATP. I mean, you need to chop a lot for the 3 TPs, and now he's not gonna have the resources to age up.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have maybe gone. You could like you would maybe instead go for 400 wood age up, and then ship 700 gold and 700 food because you kind of need 2 of these shipments to actually age in time. And then use the 400 wood for, well, whatever. You always need wood, right? You can get stagecoach, or
Yeah.
maybe stagecoach is a bit greedy, but you can get a military building. I don't know. Like right now, the thing is that he still has to mine some coin. He didn't have 300 coin ready, and he also needs to get the food. And the later you age with ports, I mean, it just delays insanely your age up because you need to keep making bills from 2 TCs. So the later you age, even later you age, right? It's not
Yeah.
like when you have only 1 TC making bills. It delays it even more. And
Maybe the 700 wood first before the 700 coin could have been pretty nice.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. See,
Well, he's just going. Yeah.
He's done
Which
this
is,
every game.
Yeah, it's kind of Knus' signature. He really likes CMS sports. He
Yeah.
sends it like, even if he's not directly pressured, he just sends CM. And yeah, losing a build there.
Not ideal, but not the end of the world either.
Yeah.
So there's no stagecoach. I kind of like that because he saw the forward racks, and he's doing this grenadier shenanigans again.
Yeah, kind of makes sense, yeah. And also, he anyway didn't have to really go stagecoach at this point. Yeah, so he's up. What did he actually use? No, wait, he's still aging and retarded. It was a spyglass, I heard, and not the age up. He's using the slow age, and yeah, he's just gonna be up at 8 minutes because of what we mentioned, that with ATP it's just quite slow to go naked FF with only 700 gold, and well, 8 minutes FF is really a bit slow.
Yeah.
It's gonna give time.
What do you think
Challe
about
to
him aging fast and sending 1k wood rather?
Yeah, I think since he has ATP, he's getting anyway a lot of XP in.
Yeah.
So he might as well age fast because he was a bit late.
Yeah.
So I think aging fast would have been just better. Also, obviously, when you age slowly, you can't make deals from 1 TC, so it's like 3 less deals or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the same time, it's gonna be a quite a good timing for him to get the 6 Casados right now.
That's true.
Or
Yeah, I mean, there's
maybe
gonna be
not.
no Cav on the field, so.
Although, yeah, Shelly's just going back. But, well, we'll see.
Oh, here come the walls.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a hole right in the middle there in the front. That definitely could be a hole.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's big enough. It could be. Need to see.
No, I don't think it. Well,
yeah,
one dude just slipped through.
there is a hole. Oh well.
It's not the end of the world. That's
By
still
the
awkward.
way, Knusch does have a quite not a heavy water deck, but he got a water deck. He got like, oh well, only 3 cards for water actually. I guess it's alright. It's not gonna hurt him too much to not go water, even if he has just like 3 cards for water in the deck.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I kind of want to see him ship schooners and just get that extra eco, because he's gonna be behind in eco for quite a while. And I think
yeah, but since he's just shipping 1k gold and aging, he can't do that. Or do you mean instead of 1k gold and just like booming?
I mean, yeah, just like maybe staying age 3 a bit longer. But I know he likes this age 4 play, so we'll be seeing that.
I think then he could have just gone schooners instead of ATP, because the ATP, I'm not sure it really paid off. And he's pushing out so far with his casserole. He really has to hope that he have.
Yeah,
and there is no.
That's pretty confident of him.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
Rip Cassados probably.
Well, time to split them up.
Yeah, he might be able to hide them.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I mean, he's turning back, so he's not gonna re-escape, and I guess eventually they will get caught. Like, Challe is really trying hard to find them, and I think he will eventually find them.
Yeah, you just go to the edge of the map and just keep... Knusch is gonna rebuild this TP. That's nice. I really like that.
Yeah, gonna be quite lucky there, actually. Just in time to not get spotted by the Hussars. Could have lost his Explorer, but... But he's losing his top meanwhile, so...
Yeah.
And with his Grenadiers, it's just... really not hard for Challe to siege them down.
He didn't ship the Grenadier card though. I want to see it.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough call because the Musketeer card affects both Grenadiers and Musketeers, but the Grenadier card just gives like so much siege.
Yeah, versus CM though, it's kind of risky.
Yeah, especially because Minutemen got a multiplier against Grenadiers. Can kill them quite fast.
Yeah. Oh, because they're siege. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And of course you can get a ton of Minutemen out of Colonial Militia.
I think you should send a few Musk up here. He scouted that build as Explorer.
Oh yeah. He's already hesitating there.
I don't like going into the back of the base with CM. That's just so risky.
Yeah. Apparently the Cassados died because I don't see them anymore, so I guess they got caught.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened to them.
Which is actually quite big because even just 6 Cassados, they just have like so much more range than Musketeers and Grenadiers, and they have more speed, so they can hit and run forever against this mass of infantry here. Yeah. And he has enough guns, I think. Oh, well, only 2. Never mind. Then I guess they would anyway die to the Hussars.
But even the Colonial Militia could get the Huss, and it kind of forces you to go in between all these TCs, and it would just be nice to have that extra pressure. But yeah.
So I'm kind of afraid of overcommitting, apparently, like expecting the heavy cannons probably, and just pulling back since he's aging himself, just gonna wait to get more stuff.
Good catch right there on the Huss. That's ideal.
Yeah. It's looking quite okay for ports, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Challe is almost housed. He doesn't have a very scary eco. Very
Yeah.
soon, Potts is gonna get factories and keep training builds from 40 Cs. He still has some food on top. He might be able to claim like that hunt as well. And he also got some here. Like I think Potts is actually totally okay now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind of want to
he's
see him
losing
finish this wall off and try get that hunt in or something.
yeah.
I think that could be nice. He has two heavies, but they're not really well
Challe did,
defended.
Challe did a good job at killing the villagers herding. Like you can see
Look at
these two hunts
Musketeer.
with dead animals and on top as well. So he
Yeah.
just he just did a good job denying the herding. But it's like now that the heavies are out, he can totally get the control of the street.
Yeah. I think he needs a few
Just
more
the
units,
heavies.
though. He has like 10 hunts.
Yeah, I hope that can be. Oof.
That's such a huge volley. Wow. That was 4 dead units.
Yeah, if he can get another volley on the grenadiers, it just basically all die now because they're so low HP.
Yeah.
I just hope for Knusch that he doesn't lose his cannon again like in the previous game.
Yeah.
He really needs to be careful. Because that's just like game losing. Like losing to heavies for free. You can just lose the game from that.
So,
but
Challe
he
again
can
doing
co-
this kind of like economic, like he ships 8 villagers, he's putting up a TC. I
Yeah.
really don't like the TC actually. I think he should rather put down all his manners before he does that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's almost
He should have
housed as
more.
Brit.
He should have more houses. Is he gonna try to follow up? He's stacking quite a lot of resources, but also making a curve at the same time, so I'm not sure.
I feel like following up isn't that really big of a deal. Like it's more of a big deal between like colonial and fortress versus fortress and industrial.
Yeah, but it might just give enough time to ports to do that, for example. Like, just get map, and instead of maybe getting like 3 kills out and more units and keep pushing.
Fortress sent the Almeti. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, that's actually a
Almetis.
huge power spike.
Yeah, right. And because Challe is probably trying to age, he's just gonna get totally wrecked by the
Yeah.
Almetis. I mean, this is probably GG at this point.
You could just
If there's a
clean the
fight,
army.
I mean, it's probably GG because Briggs is gonna get totally cleaned up, and then he will have no map control. The heavies are going to get fast. I don't know. Like if Knusch just goes in now, I call it GG.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, he's aging now. It's just like a very bad timing for Challe to be aging. But then again, Knusch is taking his time, so we'll see.
He's a bit scared to commit. He actually built a church in the back, so I'm not sure what that's for.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the church card and bows, like crossbows, I guess, something like that.
Nah, he still got to ship factories. He's not gonna ship the church card now.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
I don't actually know why the church card. All right, there we go. Yeah, I mean, the curve is down.
I
Just
think
needs
if
to
you
kill
just
the
commit here, you win the fight, don't you?
like. Quad just totally wins this.
Yeah, I don't know why he's microing too much.
Yeah, he kind of like pulled back too much, but. Well, that's just enough for Challe to be kind of okay, but like, oh well, I guess Challe is kind of okay. He got calf combat also, while the Portuguese dragoons are not upgraded. So surprisingly okay position from Challe there. Although I still think aging was a mistake, but he's not in such a bad spot as I was thinking.
Yeah. The thing is, now the ecos are even, and just like, I guess he's not really ahead in the whole like factory, like age 4 shipment game right here. Like, I guess it's a pretty even game at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Knusch got 1 factory and soon a second one, but Challe got 1 factory on the way right now. He should be okay. The thing is that now Port starts to like there's a point where ports have much less eco and they just need factories to compete with Brits. But now it's a point where ports just start to get more villagers than Brits anyway, just because they have 40%. And then there's no coming back for Brits at some point if he just like if ports can get 99 bills, you know.
Yeah, and I mean if Challe is gonna go for this goon war, it's just bound to go port favored.
Yeah, although right now he's doing really okay. He got the heavy cannon. He's pushing the villagers of food and getting some nice kills. But yeah, eventually if he keeps going for the goon wall, like you said, although yeah, he even has the arsenal upgrade on his goons. So they're really much better than the Portuguese one right now.
Yeah. He went janitors before his second factory. I'm not sure. I kind of like that, honestly, because you can micro the other goons.
Yeah, it means he can get some free volleys, but, you know, they have the same speed, so at some point the pink goons can just catch up. And also, since he has the arsenal upgrade, they have only 2 less range than so it's not a very big difference.
And the thing is, it takes 2k resources. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, he should have finished it.
What do you mean it takes 2k resources?
It takes 2k resources to get the net upgrade for port.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's better, but it still takes a lot more.
Yeah, they're a bit stronger, but it's 800 extra resources compared to what Brits would need to pay. Yeah, well, it's I'm not sure who's gonna win this. It's quite close, actually.
I really like that Knusch has been pretty diligent with rebuilding his TPs. I think at this point he could go stage code.
Yeah, definitely using his AP.
Yeah.
Although I would still like one, but yeah, like at this point in when it's going to late game, I think it's just when you should start taking stuff and have ATP.
Goon combat before second factory. What do you think?
I guess it's okay just because it's allowing him now to take the upper hand in the war, and he kind of needed that.
That's true.
But yeah, well, he's actually behind in the factories, despite aging way earlier than Brits.
Thing is, his goons aren't even that much better than Challe's. I mean, 10 HP and 2 attack better, but also the range is pretty big.
That's not a huge difference.
Yeah.
But he has now 4 more range, so he can just... When Challe is just poking like that, it's really bad for him because maybe a couple goons of Challe are going to be able to shoot, while all the goons of Knusch are going to be able to shoot because they have more range. And you see how many goons of Pink are dropping. Yeah. Despite having similar stats, they just... Like, the range is a big deal now.
And I mean, you see how like Knusch is slowly taking more and more map. It's just slowly becoming more port favored.
Yeah, it's just looking like Knusch is gonna win that one.
Yeah. Because now he just runs in the eco, and he'll have to keep running after him. Because if he mixes longbow, then he loses mobility as well.
Yeah, he kind of needed longbows earlier, but I guess he was afraid of the heavy cannons from factories.
Yeah, once he cleaned those up, he could mix longbow. But now at this point, it's kind of late because of just like this exact.
Well, he's gonna have to. I mean, he can't keep making goons now. He's not gonna be able to keep up with the Portuguese goons because eventually Knusch will get he got his second factory, which is gonna make it easier to get the goon upgrade. So eventually, it's gonna be not possible anymore for Brits to compete in the goon war. And he will have to make longbows, but it's probably going to be GG anyway at this point. Yeah. When he starts making longbows, because then you also need to upgrade them. I mean, he invested into calf combat and the arsenal upgrade, and now he needs to mix longbows. It's just bad. While Potts is just going to keep making longbows, just like...
Oh, and maybe 10 longbow.
Oh, 10 longbow? an
Yeah.
H4. Man, this
At that
20
point,
long.
you ship refrigeration or royal mail or something.
Yeah, or even I was gonna say even a cav upgrade, but he doesn't.
Oh, right, because those affect
Cav.
goons for Brits, don't they?
Yeah.
But he
Brits
doesn't
goons
have
are
them.
still like Brit goons are the best besides Portuguese ones.
Yeah,
But he doesn't have them in deck anyway.
yeah. It's
Because it's a
unfortunate.
grenadier. Yeah, it's a grenadier musketeer deck. So
The standard
he got
grenadier
three.
deck.
He got 4 upgrades for his infantry in colonial, like with advanced arsenal as well. So he doesn't have any space for cav HP or cav attack.
Yeah, and I mean once Noosh gets this 1k wood in his bank right here, he gets the upgrade, and then I think that's the game. I mean, look at the
Yeah,
eco
and it does
too.
look like he's getting really close to getting that.
Yeah.
Though he has boss factories and coin, I'm not sure about that. Kind of needs wood right now. I mean, in Knusch.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, in Challe as well, in fact. I don't know why their boss upgraded their factories. I guess they just didn't want to make plantations. Knusch trying to type, not being very successful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like Brits constantly getting pressured and losing villages.
Yeah.
99 villages to 59. Yeah, I mean it's. I don't know what you do from there. You just resign, I think.
Yeah.
I guess you resign maybe when the Ginette upgrade comes in. Knusch could buy wood and get it, honestly. Like I don't know why he's not just getting this upgrade.
Yeah, I mean his factories need to be on wood. He needs to just get like all his villas onto plantation and mill, and then just have his factories on wood.
Well, he just got the wood upgrade in his factories, so I guess he wants to switch to wood, but he didn't actually switch.
Phil's sieging the TP here. Nice play.
I wonder who would win between 4 villagers and an advanced trading post. Since the advanced trading post got a multiplayer against Phil's, who would? I guess still the TP would win, but would take a long time.
That's the type of knowledge you need to know as a high-level player.
Yeah. Phil's just tanking ATP fire. It's really strong play.
And I mean,
yeah, and there we go.
Jeanette just fight longbow and win.
Yeah. And this is just a point where it's like kind of super late game because Port's got 99 vills and he got eco theory, boss factories, and all. Like he got just fully upgraded H4 dragoons right now, and yeah, it's just feels bad for Brits right now, and gonna have to resign soon.
I mean, at this point, honestly, I'd just start adding Hus and just putting 2 Hus on every like mill and plantation.
Yeah, you can do that. Or you can just run around with full dragoons, which is quite annoying to deal with.
That's true. Because, I mean, you're never going to be able to catch it.
Yeah, all you can do is follow them with your own dragoons, but unfortunately, your own dragoons just get shit on, so... yeah.
And, I mean, he's just playing so reactively. Like, Noosh is just running around, and then Challe has to follow that while all his vills are working, and Noosh is just killing a few here and there.
Yeah, you can even see it by how the bases are set up. Like, couple meals, like, already here and there for Challe, while Knusch got all his eco in one spot between TCs, just really safe.
Yeah, and he has, like, walls and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a nice game. Wow, 2-2.
Knusch did a good job abusing that. The fact that there's split eco from Challe just spread on the map a bit, and he was just running around.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, Knusch did a good job, I guess. And yeah, GG.
GG.
And yeah, I'm checking the resources graph, and you can see there's really a long time where Brits is ahead in eco, despite not really booming, right? He was at 90 mana pop for most of the game. and he still had more resources than Ports for a long time. But eventually, at 23 minutes, Port starts out booming. So you
Yeah.
just can't give so much time to Ports. I guess the age up was really risky from Challe.
Fertile.
He lost all his tempo there. He got cleaned up by Elmeti, and he didn't have many units because he was aging, and it was just enough for Ports to just like start doing Port late game stuff,
Yeah.
like 3v3 Port stuff, basically.
I mean, the thing about this matchup is Brits has the advantage, like, early on, probably, like, up until 20 minutes, and then it just becomes Port favored because of TCs and better late game.
Yeah, there's a really long window where Brits are favored,
Yeah.
and you already gotta wait too much, and it's really hard for Ports to buy enough time to actually start out booming. But Knusch managed to do it, so now it's 2-2, and we're gonna go to the real match point. We're gonna find out who actually moves to round of 16.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Yeah, it's quite close series.
What do you think about this map for this matchup?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that Challe is quite rusty. He used to be a very good player, and well, right now he's just really rusty. So Knusch is better than him.
Yeah.
Uh, Definitely better than him, I would say at the moment. But then this matchup just makes it really hard for Knusch. So it's quite an interesting game.
Yeah.
I mean, an interesting series.
What do you think about this map and going ATP as Port? Do you think it's worth it, even though the TPs are so spaced?
Well, you can actually take all 4 trading posts on that map.
Right.
So I guess it's worth a shot. But well, having to pay for 2 stagecoach is never really nice. Although you can
Yeah.
just use it for the XP, I guess. But I don't know. I personally wouldn't send ATP on that map, but I wouldn't be surprised if Knusch does because he likes
Yeah.
it. He likes doing ATP a lot.
I think you kind of have to almost, because you need something to, like, make yourself better than Brit. Otherwise, if you just play a straight up game, it feels kind of weak.
Yeah. The other option is to just keep the shipment and have more crates, or like one more military shipment in H3 or something, and you can try to abuse that to have a timing in early fortress where you can maybe do something. But yeah, I agree. I guess ATP is okay because it gives you an advantage at least in one regard against Brits.
Yeah. It's just going to be tough to take them all because they're all so spaced. Maybe you send, like, 2 Vills to your close TPs and then try get, like, a third one.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
But Fish will die if Challe pays attention, but he doesn't. So Knu's gonna get away just stealing 65 coin, and since there's a market here, oh, never mind. Actually, he doesn't need the gold. I was gonna say maybe Challe needs the gold to buy for a house, but he just needed 50 gold for his hunt dog, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna hurt him too much to miss this 65 coin.
This is a really good age 1 for Noosh because he's probably going to come across this as well. That's 50 wood, 145 coin. That's a really good age 1.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, is he going to miss the treasure? No, he saw it.
Yeah, he got already 145 coin indeed, and yeah, 50 wood. Like if he got that earlier, would have been way more than enough to get a market. But of course, you can't guess that.
I think. Our hunts fair?
Yeah, this sucks. We're checking a bit late, boss.
Yeah, I know. This is pretty far compared to this.
Yeah. Like this is just this, basically.
Yeah, which is it may be a bit closer for Challe, but
no, I don't know. Well, this is that.
Yeah,
and I guess
that's true. Honestly,
this is kind of that.
Yeah.
It's just a bit more far away for Brits, but I think it's okay. Like he's not missing a hunt; it's just a bit more far.
Yeah. And
I guess we'll go with it.
yeah, I think it's fine because at least he still has the hunt. It's just a bit farther.
Yeah, it's just that that hunt is more safe, but the two hunts around here are just much better for Brits. While Knusch doesn't have any hunt in that location, so I think it's kind of fair actually.
Yeah, because he also has this
Uh,
like mid hunt over here, which is like he can
yeah,
easily
right.
hurt as well.
Both of these hunts next to the berries here, just more on the Brit side. So
Honestly, that
I
makes
guess
me
it's
kind of want to see the tower age up and just put a tower right up next to those berries and coin mine and herd that top herd in. That's just so many resources you have.
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Then depends on what Brit wants to do. If you want to go longbow pike, it's just kind of awkward to have the tower age up. So we'll have to see. Advanced trading post
Yeah,
is
you saw Challe was trying to send a Vil there to get the TP. But he...
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about that. Like, Knusch had a villager here in a position to build that trading post, and he decided to send his explorer instead.
Yeah.
He could have sent his explorer across the map to the last trading post now to try to get it, but
No, I
it
think
looks like Challe is gonna get it.
Ooh, no, he just built a manor, I think.
No,
But
I
it's
mean,
still...
Challe already stole that one, and now he's gonna be able to get that one because Knusch explorer just stays on the left side of the map,
Yeah.
which is a mistake, I think, because well,
Ooh.
no one wants to ship ATP for
I
only
think
2 TP,
I think Challe is
especially when
gonna idle. He's
uh
55 food and he just clicked up unless
yeah,
he's
he
building
has a
queue.
great job, so it's gonna be okay.
Oh. Yeah, okay, you just okay. It's fine then.
Just a couple seconds, which is not optimal, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get the XP on his right TP just barely in time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and yeah, now only 2 trading posts for ports, and they're not on the same road, so there's no way he can stagecoach that.
At the same time, it's not really ideal for Brit to take 2 trading posts. Like, you'd ideally rather have a manor, so it's not horrible. But
Yeah, it's not ideal, obviously, but I think it's still worth it
Yeah.
if you deny 2 trading posts for ports and
I
you
agree.
still get the XP for yourself. So I think it's okay.
He also has
It's
it
gonna
on
be a
2
bit
different
slow.
lines of the trading post. So there's no
Yeah.
stagecoach.
Yeah, right. No stagecoach for ports. Well, and there's a wall going up for Knusch. He will totally be able to FF. Challe got only 5 pikes out. That's the price for taking 2 TPs. It just slows you down
Yeah.
going post like that. Because then you still need the pop space and to just make manors. So you need to chop more wood and then you get less units out.
5 pike sieging down ATP. What do you think about that?
Well, he got more on the way now, so it's gonna be fine. 5 is not really enough, but with 10 it's totally
Oh yeah,
fine.
there's the other 5.
Would like him to cover mode the pike. A good trick also is to bring your explorer right under the TP.
Yeah,
Because by
on
default,
that.
yeah, the TP always. I mean, any building just shoots to the closest unit.
Yeah.
So if Knusch is not paying attention, your explorer is gonna tank like 500 HP instead of like 500 HP is just 4 pikes worth of HP. So because now it's already 2 pikes dying. Knusch doing a good job using his explorer and the TP to focus down the pikes.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, I mean, 3 pikes for an ATP is just not a bad trade for Knusch.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. And meanwhile, he's aging. So it's buying a lot of time.
I wonder what Challe is gonna do here. Is he gonna follow up, or I know he likes playing H2 longbow pike as well.
Yeah, but I think he noticed in game 1 that he probably lost because he didn't age.
Yeah.
One
That's
point. I
true.
mean, he could stay colonial for a while, but there's a point where you got to age, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like the other games he aged at some point. So wait, Challe got the stagecoach. He paid for stagecoach apparently.
Challe did or Noosh did? Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
Challe did because he.
I don't think Knusch would like pay for one TP stagecoach when there's 10 pikes gonna siege his TP down, right? So it must be Challe. Although I don't understand why he. Oh wait, maybe he did say thank you.
He built every TP. That's so funny. He's
Like,
going to.
say thank you. So I guess Knusch did get the stagecoach. I don't really understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Because like, if Challe did get the stagecoach himself, he would get it on this line, right, where he has 2 TPs. So I guess it was Knusch, but it makes no sense. It just makes no sense to get stagecoach now. He got 0 TP stagecoach. He's gonna
putting the
rebuild
TP
it
up again, which is nice.
Yeah, but still 1-to-1 TP stagecoach, so it makes no sense to pay for the upgrade.
Yeah.
Not really sure what happened there, but
I don't know how I feel about going for all these TPs as Brit. I don't think he needed to go for that top one. I feel like manners are just better because I mean he only has 80 pop for manners. That's like pretty low as Brit at this point.
yeah, I think he just really wanted to deny the ATP. Maybe he made a bit too many TPs. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2 would be better.
Didn't need to make so many, I guess. But still, it's looking just quite good for Brits. He's also following at a decent time. After making pikes and so many trading posts, and 80 mana pop is not great, but it's okay,
Actually,
I
it is
guess.
kind of
And
nice
he's-
because it let him ship 4 villagers, and he still has a shipment before he hits up, and he'll probably have another one stacked up as well.
Yeah, and he got 1 TP stagecoach and 2 TPs for XP.
Yeah.
So
it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, it's it's just wasting some pikes here. But yeah, Brit just looking like he's in a solid spot right now. Bot has a lot of food in base, but in a few minutes, like in 2-3 minutes, probably he will have to go out for hunts.
Well, if he herds this behind this wall, that's going to be really nice.
Oh yeah, right.
He's actually going to be
That's
fully walled in. That's
Yeah.
so funny. I think that's exactly what he needs to do as well. Just literally get fully
Yeah.
walled and try play for the late game.
Yeah, I think he's just like realizing that it's 2-2 and he really needs to win this game. So it's just
Oh, he
going
needs to
for
get this
the...
wall piece up.
Oh, well,
no,
he
has
got a
Musk
few
there.
musketeers.
He has Musk there. He's fine.
And with the gate, you can just run around with your castadors, and the house would probably not do so much. So, well,
Nah,
yeah, Knusch is gonna be fine.
the hunt running through there lets him know there's a hole in the wall.
Oh, it's because of the
gate.
height of the terrain.
Oh,
You
is
see
that
what
how
I
it
mean?
is?
Like,
Yeah.
he didn't see that there's a hole because there's like a slope,
Mm.
I guess. Well, that's interesting. Knusch gonna age now.
Yep.
With
The
this one.
CM with the 1K coin, the standard noosh stuff.
Yeah. Although he did stay a bit more in Fortress. Ship 1K wood.
Yeah, what did he use the
But,
1K
yeah.
wood for? He's kind of just floating
Uh,
700 wood.
1K wood. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess he could make organ guns, or I don't know why he wants 1K wood. You're right. I'm not sure about that.
Ooh, he got
I guess he just had a shipment
got
and he
the
was like, yeah,
Sufi.
whatever.
Sufi Mosque. What does it have in it?
Yeah.
Fattened goats.
I think you can get goats.
Yeah. Oh, you can increase your villager limit? That's pretty cool. I never knew about that.
Yeah, that's a good one, but for a really late game, not really relevant right now.
Yeah.
Same for the
Fasting.
other one, like getting more gathering but less HP on your villagers is not really realistic in middle game.
I think if
But
he's fully
that's really
walled
late
in,
games. Yeah, he's walled in, but it's still like really low HP. I think like your vills really
they die
get
too quick.
not a lot of HP. It's quite risky.
Uh,
But
he
the
goes for this
one
church
that he's
again.
probably aiming for is the goats because it's fattened goats, so it's like 300 foot goats.
Yeah. What?
And he gets only 7 now, but soon he will get more if he gets attack.
Do you know
Church
what
again.
Noosh uses this church for?
Yeah, I checked previous game and he got the line of sight upgrade at some point, but that's not really
Maybe I guess for
interesting.
the
I mean,
walls. Oh no, I guess on Tad you can just do it straight from the wall.
yeah, you don't even need a church to upgrade your walls here.
Yeah. I'm
So
a
I'm
no
really not sure
player.
why. Really not sure why he get that. And like I'm checking the text completed, and there's just nothing out of this church. Might be like you can potentially get nice stuff. In late game, you can get the XP from the church. You can get the calf training, but right now I don't know why he got a church. Yeah, just some musketeers. Kind
Nice
of.
micro. Beautiful micro. Pulling back the low HP.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think they
Knusch
lose
not
a
really
single
paying
game.
attention because he was probably like, yeah, whatever. These guys are dead anyway, so
Yeah, that was really nice. And now here
yeah.
comes the Portuguese just running with goons.
Yeah, and Brit regretting that he didn't wall up himself, I guess. It's yeah, it's just walls.
A few freezes there. I feel like when you see someone wall, you kind of have to wall yourself. Otherwise, you kind of just start losing vills everywhere.
Yeah, which shows how strong walls can be.
Ooh, if he puts that in melee, yeah. Put a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
more in
that's
melee.
that's a good move. And he got calf combat like previous game and getting Arsenal upgrade like previous game. I'm still
Yeah,
worried about Challe just going again for the Goon War. Again, right now he has an advantage because it's still a part of the game where Brit is faster and got more stuff.
yeah.
You can see it in the score as well. But if he keeps just making goons like previous game, it will probably end up like previous game or just losing. I
Yeah, he
hope.
needs to accomplish something in the next few minutes here.
Yeah, or to add longbows at least or something. But
Yeah, I think you add longbows here and just start pushing. But the thing is, it's just
yeah,
so
he's just
tough because
setting
of
up for
the...
late game, like getting the arsenal, getting the good grade, everything. It's
Yeah.
just really slow play from Challe, and I'm not sure like that.
It's nice, though. He's getting guard goon very early.
Yeah,
I really like that a
it's gonna
lot.
help. It's gonna help. But they don't siege jack shit. So,
That's
well, I
true.
guess they're god, so I guess they can get an EP wall down. But it's not super scary. I mean, there's no siege power.
Yeah, but the thing is, now Noosh's goons outrange. So if you try siege, you just get picked off.
Yeah, and the Casadors as well.
Yeah. Ooh,
Uh,
mixing cast. I like that.
what did you say? Sorry.
I like that he mixes in the Casadors. Because all he has to do is hold
Yeah.
for like another 2-3 minutes.
Oh wow, the wall is actually going down quite fast. But yeah, it's just annoying to lose goons for free.
Yeah.
Um, I guess he's just gonna run and try to break it on the left side. Oh, going for the TC.
Hmm.
That's a good move. I mean, the Casadors are not very scary. They're not upgraded. His goons have the guard upgrade and the arsenal upgrade and calf combat, while the Casadors are not upgraded. So Casadors are good behind a wall to just get some free kills with their extra range. But if they need to come out to defend this TC, the Casadors are not gonna match the goons of Challe. And there's
Yeah.
so many dragoons now, 43. He needs to really do something now and not lose again like the previous game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing
Just
is, he's just slowly...
oh, it's
Noosh
going
is
in
just... Ooh, I like this. He needs to. This is his timing.
like this potential here.
Yeah, he needs to just go in now and just keep pumping units. But then the
Like-
Minuteman, he has to go back.
The pink dragoons just got 5 more attack and 50 more HP. It's quite a lot. And the
Yeah.
Casados just died. There's Minutemen.
I don't even
But
think you go
Minutemen
back
are-
for the Minutemen. I think you just go in now and
Yeah,
try to
you
accomplish
can
as
just
much
totally
as you
go
can.
in. I mean, Minutemen are not very relevant at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Petards, but they died to Minutemen. That's one thing Minutemen are really good at. It's killing siege units. So Petards are just... They...
Yeah.
Well, these Petards were wasted.
These two Falk, no.
No, they're gonna be fine. Minutemen are low HP and you just need to focus the Minutemen and he's okay.
Yeah.
But
He's not.
the mass of Challe is just melting. But lots of idle time and Challe got more eco still.
But I think New should just hold on. Ooh, but he's losing a TC. Okay.
Oh, more Peters. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what Challe needed, like to just pressure just
Yeah.
when we were talking about it, to
goon
just do
Petard.
something and Peters. Yeah, like no siege power with goons.
I mean, look
but
how much
when you-
time he's just buying with 3 goons up north here.
Yeah,
That's so key.
like it's still not really enough units to do much for Challe, but it's just Knusch not being able to gather so much.
Yeah, look how
and,
many bills are idle.
Yeah,
Ooh, and more
Yes.
Petards. This TC's my... Ooh. Wow,
yeah,
it's
it's
perfect.
like that.
Perfect minutes.
still forcing a big Minuteman batch. I guess it's kind of a fair trade. Like 5 Petards is around 800 resources and a big Minuteman match as well. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
so-
true. Just the thing is, he
Oh.
holds here, and if he re-walls and gets his TCs pumping bills again, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Challe needs to keep like choking Knusch, not giving him any time, and he's
Yeah.
got 3 stables now.
I like these forward
Pumping
bills. I
God.
think he needs to build stables up here as well.
I would like him to just add infantry. I mean, there's no reason to not make longbows. They do so well against forts.
Yeah, longbows right now would actually be good, because Port can't run around because he's being pressured.
Yeah, like it would just help him a lot.
I think Brits is in a good spot if he just keeps doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he's definitely in a good spot. But it doesn't take much for ports to come back in the game, so Brits need to be really careful. And even if it's H4 Dragoons, there's still 2 CMTCs shooting all the time, helping Knusch to hold. And I don't know. The Goons have similar stats now, but well, the Portuguese one have more attack and more damage, so you know, it's starting to look not so bad for ports. If he can just mass more goons and hold and then go to 100 bills, ports will probably win. So Challe needs to really keep applying a lot of pressure right now.
I don't know how I feel about these Falks versus Pure Goon.
I think you want them just for the siege, yeah,
Yeah,
but they just get sniped.
they just need to accomplish a lot, like, right now.
Like, yeah. Well, the Falcons do give some range. They still do damage to the Ginettes, actually decent damage. The problem is just that if Knusch goes in, he can snipe the Falcons easily. Like, now he's probably gonna kill a Falcon. And yeah, that's... I'm not sure about Falcons either.
I
I would
like
have
how he
liked
keeps rebuying his Explorer. That's so huge.
Like, look at that. He just snipes the Falcons so easily. Just
Yeah.
a good trade for Knusch.
The range is just so big.
Yeah, longbows would be definitely better than Falcons here. So, let's see what Knusch got out of this church now. Still nothing, apparently. Oh, he did get the church XP 7 minutes ago. Okay,
That makes sense, I guess.
so he got the shipments. Yeah, it's not bad. Like, he was a bit greedy. It looks like he got punished for that. 1k 5 gold could have been like more dragoons, but well, yeah, I don't know. Like,
Look at that wall. That's so funny.
the Vil could punch the Falk now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Shoot.
I
Yeah,
think from
this is
here,
just
Brit just applies more pressure and wins.
he shipped the I don't know. He shipped the card to upgrade his walls. It makes sense only if he's also gonna make towers. Because if you
Yeah.
just want the upgrade, you might as well pay for it. It's 1k resources, so it's cheaper than an H4 shipment. Uh,
Yeah, I'd rather send World, man. Just get good eco.
although I guess he doesn't have any more H4 shipments beside that one, so it's okay anyway. But yeah, he's gonna make towers, so it makes sense. These towers actually shit on dragoons. They have a multiplier against cav, and
Oh, wow.
goons can't see, so they do 90 damage and splash damage to these dragoons.
Wow, that's
So
true,
it's gonna be
actually. That's exactly what he
yeah,
needs to hold.
yeah. Challe gonna have to make more towers against this, and no choices. You gotta make. Well, he got 5 fogs, so it might be enough. But then again, the port goons can just kill the fogs. So I don't know.
Ooh, he
And the
needs to
towers
keep...
do a lot of damage to falconets as well. If you can focus the fogs with towers, it would be good. Yeah, he's doing it now. No, maybe. But yeah, towers just buying lots of time and doing lots of damage.
Jeez, that Explorer, just keep buying it back. It costs so many goons of Challe to die.
Yeah, just crack shotting and tanking a lot.
Yeah.
And now the falconets are dead. More goons coming in, but when Knusch pops goons himself, he's gonna be okay, I guess.
Where's Nush's eco? I just don't see it.
It's kind of spread. There's some here, like here and there. He got wheels on both sides, and there's a lot of wheels on ways, I guess. See,
Yeah.
like 10 wheels here, and yeah.
I really like how he's trading the goons for Vills at this point. I think he should just
And
trade
look at
for
the
Vills.
score. Of course, the score is inflated by the card. Why? I don't know how much that inflates, but it's just looking less good for Britain before now.
Yeah. Although he is killing a few Vills in the back, which is quite nice.
Yeah, right. But he needs more than that. He needs to really. I think the Falconets were just a big mistake. They just gave the opportunity to ports to hold.
Yeah, wow.
And now
Nush
he's
is playing
got-
this really well. He's just re-walling, he's putting up towers, and that's exactly what he needs. And soon he'll be able to counter-raid.
Yeah. And there's 2 mortars, but it's not a lot.
And I mean, yeah, right here is when he starts coming back into the game.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Now
Challe
he's gonna
has no
kill
walls. It's just completely open.
Yeah. Now that he can stabilize, if he can just snap the mortars to make sure that he's safe, and just start running in Challe's eco, it's gonna be tough for Brits. And just getting a lot of kills because of this range advantage. Damn, another long and close game.
Yeah, another layer of walls. A lot of towers.
Yeah,
Challe's not liking it.
yeah, it's really frustrating. I have to sympathize with Challe there. It's just really annoying to siege down layers of walls. Like he clearly won the game earlier, but there's just walls and he can't. Oh wow, Mortar killing like 1 goon. If you
That was
walk
funny.
under, yeah, if you walk under a gate and it's getting shot by Mortar, you actually lose the game.
Yeah, isn't that the thing, like, where, like, if Kurz siege, like, a gate, and there's units
Yeah.
in the gate? Yeah.
It's the same, exactly the same thing.
That's so funny.
Because Q's got, for some reason, splash damage on their siege. No one knows why. But...
That's so broken. Oh.
Yeah, tricky players know about that. They don't fight, say, leave it open in the middle where the units are, because if you fight under gates, you just lose everything to mortars. So it's a fun fact in
That's
3D.
so funny.
Oh, Challe shipping the yeoman, and he got 5 longbows, so looks like he's starting to switch to longbows. Better late than never. Oh, look, again, these mortars killing like 2 dragoons here. And yeah, a couple goons on the left.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he needs to do. Just pressure those mills while pressuring in the front.
Yeah. Well, if Challe can bring longbows and upgrade them, and he's upgrading them now to God, maybe also get the Arsenal HP upgrade, I can see Challe still winning it, just because Knusch is probably not ready to fight longbows. He will need to upgrade his hussars.
I think
to make
Knusch at this
cannons or
point just needs to literally just send this whole batch of goons just to run around and then just reinforce and defend. Because he needs to be proactive on the map.
Yeah, and he would need to wall up, because it's always very scary to get counter-pushed when you don't have walls. Although this time his eco is a bit in a better spot. He got his eco between TCs, but yeah, nice longbow right there. Challe is doing a really good job, I think.
Yeah, he's applying the right type of pressure everywhere. He's keeping this game competitive.
Yeah, and these goons still not noticed here. Well, now sadly they're sieging the TP, but oh well, no, they're not. One of them is, but yeah, just look at the eco. Like, Knusch just lost 15 bills in the last 1 minute or something. I swear it was 105 bills for Knusch, basically.
Yeah, where did he...
And
oh, it's because he lost the TC and all the vills on the mine.
Yeah.
As well as some
and also
on the mill.
Also just losing bills here all the time. Look at this mill, there's only 4 bills on it, so it means he lost like 6.
Yeah.
To a couple bills. The problem for Challe is that he doesn't have the pop space to make more longbows. He needs to trade his dragoons and then come back with a massive.
Yeah.
Oh, Knusch's house. That's actually really annoying for him. He needs to rebuild his houses quite fast and pump back some military.
Yeah.
But he doesn't notice it, so he's staying on 100. Oh, okay, now he's making houses.
Honestly, something I'd really like is literally just to put a petard, like a few petards in these mills and just kill them.
Yeah. But he already has 2 mortars there, so I guess he's gonna mortar them down.
Yeah.
Which sucks for him, because does he even have the space to rebuild his mills anywhere? Maybe here, but he has to go there and drop mills.
I think he needs to send his goons around here and just pressure with that longbow, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know why, I wonder why Challe is still pushing in the towers and the walls when he just broke a gap on the left.
Yeah, yeah, that's really true. He's just pushing into colonial militia TCs and towers. And the frustration is showing.
Yeah. Just very annoying to deal with, but now he got a solid mass longbow. The problem being that Knusch got some organ guns. I don't know, this doesn't look like a really good trade for Challe there.
No,
losing a lot of longbows and all.
Died.
He really could have gone here.
Yeah, I think that's what he needs to do now, is just send his goons in there.
Yeah, but he doesn't have goons anymore now.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Well, he can make some new and go there.
He needs some more stables up here.
It looks a bit laggy as well.
More walls coming here. That's funny. That's some more wood and everything.
Yeah, I guess he needs wood. No, he doesn't need wood. He got a bunch of trees.
Yeah.
I guess he just wants to take a bit more map control there. Curls coming into the Challe. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Well, there's anyway not that much to say about it. I mean, it's still like longbows and goons just like going in again and again and again. Now he got covering, so he can maybe kill organ guns if Knusch makes back some organ guns to try and kill the longbow. But Knusch got his own kill, so well, it still looks like there's a solid push here for Challe. He has like there's no way for Knusch to deal with longbows right now. He might soon get some stuff to defend, but right now there's nothing Knusch can do about this longbow. Well, the towers do a lot of damage to longbows, I have to say. But there's mortars. Challe bring it really nicely. Knusch also, but just Knusch constantly pressured and still holding his walls and towers. But for how long? I don't know. Knusch is still behind by 70 kills. And I actually like that Challe didn't max his kills to 100 to 90 because he's anyway floating resources, so he doesn't need more people, he just needs more units. And having 10 more units can help. But Challe really shouldn't be pushing too much with his guns in the towers. Just play it slow, wait for your mortars. Kill the opponent's cover, bring the mortars into closer, try to siege stuff down, and don't commit with your guns when there's buildings. Oh, heavy cannon. Not gonna do that much. I mean, there's so many longbows. Still got one nice volley in, and giving just enough time for Knusch to probably wall up. I mean, that second layer is not gonna go up. I don't know why Knusch didn't just try to rebuild that one in the back. But yeah, just a lot of longbows for Challe. I don't know. Not there's a heavy cannon, it's gonna die. I hope you guys can still watch the game. I'm not sure if theonlybaus is still able to move the screen. I hope for you guys. Oh, two heavy cannons popping from the factories. And Knusch got the artillery upgrade in his factories to train heavies faster. So yeah, it's just forcing Challe to make coverings. Challe needs mortars for the buildings and the walls, and he needs coverings as well. It's just less pop space for his longbows and dragoons, and that just sucks for him. And Knusch is sending out some hussars to raid. And yeah, that's when Challe needs walls. Like, he can't keep playing without walls. Knusch starts running in. There's no way Challe can play without walls. It's gonna have to wall up and get the upgrade. Because now there's just Huss running on his mills. And that's gonna suck for Challe. He needs to react quickly. He didn't notice. Oh yeah, he did. He called Minutemen. Honestly, Minutemen are just a waste of pop space at this point. He's constantly wasting longbows in the tower. That's the problem. And the cannons, like, I think eventually Port is gonna win if Challe keeps just getting raided like that, because he's raided on the left on the right, sorry, as well, and just losing all his military in towers, and giving just, and there's even hussars going on the mortar. It's looking not that good anymore for Challe there. It looks like Knusch finally was able to win the war of attrition. That's just I don't know what to say about this game. Half of me is mad about it because I was just able to win these walls and towers. But yeah, the other half is just saying GG. It's still like a really close game. It is still close. Like, I think it's a beginning of the end for Brits. I think he's gonna eventually lose now. Like he's on the slope of loss. He's just gonna lose. But it's not over. There's still a way for like Brits can still come back now, but he's just behind. After being constantly ahead the whole game, he's behind and he's calling the GG. Yeah, that's wow. All right, 3-2 for Knusch. Yeah, Challe couldn't. Yeah, just was a really long series. It was scheduled for 16 GMT, and it's 3 hour 20 series. Yeah, and Challe had to go and just like was such a long game. Yeah, that's very frustrating for Challe there. He almost pulled the upset, but it was a good series, really close games.
He played that.
Maybe also the deck. Let me check. Knusch just got more upgrades in his deck, I would say. That also helped.
Yeah, Knusch
for
had
late
all those
game.
eco cards, eco theory, the agriculture,
Yeah.
everything.
Well, eco theory is sadly Brits can't get it. So, but yeah, it's still one more card for Port in late game. But look at these resources, though. I mean, 35k difference. Just like usually you don't win when you're 35k resources behind.
Yeah,
But
I mean, just the walls and the towers and just the engagements that Knusch was taking were so efficient that 35k kind of turns like right around.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
really well played.
he probably just killed an extra 35k worth of units, kind of.
And that just comes into play where just you don't have walls and eventually the opponent just gets enough vills.
Yeah. There was really a point where it was looking really bad for Knusch. Like I already thought Challe would make it in his base, but he was never really able to. He was running around in his base at some point with guns, but never really able to like break the base really open.
Knusch
and
was
really...
down to 65 vills at one point towards the end there. And that's kind of when I thought he had it, but he just kept pumping out enough units to hold.
Yeah, I think that's when he lost his TC on the left and got raided with 3 guns next to his TP.
Yeah.
Knusch just lost vills all the time. He never reached max vills, actually. Challe didn't, but because he stopped making vills, but he could have easily got 99 vills. But Knusch was never able to get more than like 84. So that was really well played by Challe. For him, he wasn't able to win it.
Oh, that's just
but well played by both players anyway.
That walls, dude. I don't know. That just feels so like hard to lose that game.
Yeah, but it feels also so hard to win it because it's just so hard to play against towers and walls and cannons.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. GG out.